Hola, hola, bienvenidos, bienvenidas to a new session, a new episode of WorldsAcross. My name is Juan, and with me, as always, and with you too, the WorldsAcross team behind the cameras. Big pleasure to be here today because today we're going to talk about an important topic in the Spanish grammar, especially when you're a beginner or like you're just starting, you just work with a simple present and you are crushing it. Now you have to work a little bit with present progressive because this is what we're going to talk about today, present progressive. So, first of all, present progressive es una perífrasis verbal that the name sounds scary, but relax, it's not that difficult. It's basically the combination of two verbs that when they are two or more verbs that they are together, they have a new meaning. Okay, that's basically it. How do we build the present progressive? Those, in this case, those two verbs are going to be the verb estar conjugated, and we're gonna have a non-personal verb that is going to be a gerundio, a gerund, okay? So we're gonna build the sentence pronoun or noun plus verb estar conjugated in the simple present. And you know how to conjugate the verb estar, by the way. If you have doubts, just take a look at it. Okay? Then we're gonna have the gerund, the gerundio, that is a non-personal verb. Remember, they don't change even if they like when they're different pronouns, okay? They never change. They're always jugando, comiendo, corriendo, disfrutando, cocinando. They have this termination, ando, endo, right? It's not difficult. You don't need to learn a lot of combinations. It's just one per verb, okay? Then, when do we use the present progressive? It's pretty natural, pretty simple. It's like in English you would say, we are working. You see, the verb be, we are, pronoun plus verb be, plus ing form of the verb, gerundio. Very good. First of all, we use it to express like when an action is taking place in the moment of the speech. For example, yo estoy hablando. Yo estoy hablando. Pronoun plus verb, estar conjugated, plus gerundio. Very easy. We use it to talk about recurring actions, okay? For example, siempre estamos hablando por celular. We're always talking by phone, like, you know? That's pretty common. I'm always at the phone. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. And another way to use the present progressive is when an action is active, is in an active period of time. For example, ella está estudiando medicina. It's not happening precisely in that moment, but it's in that period of time. You know, she is studying medicine right now, in that moment, in that period of time. Okay, that's what I mean by this. It's not that difficult. So let's repeat again, just to wrap this up. We're using when the action is happening in the moment of the speech, or recurrent actions, or an action in an active period of time. And we build it with a pronoun or noun plus verb estar conjugated plus gerundio, right? Pretty easy. Let's take a look at some examples. Ella está cocinando. She's cooking. Él está limpiando. He's cleaning, right? Nosotros estamos viviendo en Buenos Aires. Is an action that is in an active period of time. We are living in Buenos Aires, right? So try to just experiment with this. Try to throw some random examples with random verbs, try to conjugate them. The verb, always conjugate the verb estar, right? Not the gerundio. Try to use some examples. You can leave your example below or your questions. Remember, we're here to help. So, as always, it was a pleasure. Nos vemos muy pronto in another episode, in another session of the Toolbox. Ciao, ciao.